UAV established on way. Hostile attached to hardpoint. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint locked in.
Hold me tight. All the way home I'll be walking. And the fire is slowly
Hardpoint identified. Back up. Get a UAV in the air. We got
Contact, Bravo.
God! Was that for game?
one down.
Yo, what is up YouTube? My name is Zay. Hope you guys all enjoyed the intro. Merry Christmas to everyone and welcome to Black Ops 6, all you Christmas noobs. Today we'll be going over all the best settings and classes for sniping in Black Ops 6. And even if you don't snipe, my settings will still help you out, but the classes obviously not so much. Either way, you'll leave this video with better settings than you came in with. With that being said, if you enjoyed the video or it helps you out in any sort of way, go ahead and hit that like button and consider subscribing. Follow me on my other socials down below, and thanks for watching. We're gonna go over the settings real quick. There's only a few in the graphics tab, so we're gonna hurry up and go over those. You're gonna want your refresh rate to be as high as your monitor can go, along with your display resolution minus 1080p and then 280 hertz. I run NVIDIA Reflex low latency on plus boost, and then custom frame rate limit. As far as quality, I run everything low and then 100 render resolution. That way there's no downscaling or no upscaling, no none of that. I don't run DLSS. Some people do, some people don't. Every once in a while I'll throw it on to see if I can push out an extra couple of frames, but overall I don't run it. As far as the weapon field of view, 105 is usually what I run. I'll fluctuate this from 100 to 120, just depending on how I feel. As far as the ADS field of view, I am running independent and then wide for the weapon field of view, just so my gun is smaller and I can see more of my surrounding area. The world motion blur and the weapon motion blur, you definitely want that off, along with the first person camera movement. You want this game to look as smooth as possible, because sniping's already pretty hard with the omni movement and the people diving everywhere and all that good stuff. As far as controller settings, because that's what everybody's here for, running a faster sensitivity. Once again, you don't want to copy mine exactly. You want to go with what's comfortable. I will say you want a faster one when you are sniping. I run that 3.3, but I'll put this all the way up to 4 sometimes, just depending on how my shot is feeling. Controller vibration, you're going to want that off. You don't want anything going on with your controller when you're sitting there trying to make those fine adjustments. Trigger effect, you want those off. You don't need none of that extra fancy stuff. Once again, with the dead zone, you don't want to copy mine exactly. You want to experiment and feel your controller out. As far as aiming, I don't run the sensitivity multiplier. I don't know what the fuck that is, to be honest with you. The aiming advanced settings, you're going to want to run linear, because you want your scope to move exactly how you move your thumb on the controller. I don't know why you would want anything different. For the sensitivity transition timing, I run gradual. That way it's a smooth transition from your hip fire sensitivity to your in scope sensitivity. And then for the custom sensitivity per zoom, I'll run my low zoom on 0.8. For the movement settings, we're running that sprint assist on. I was running tactical sprint assist, but it's just a little bit faster scoping in after a slide on sprint assist on versus tag sprint assist. I also run my corner slice off. That's usually on by default. And then my slide / dive behavior, that's on hybrid, because you can slide and dive pretty much instantaneous, which is way better than the small little delay that you get otherwise. Everything else I'm pretty sure is default. I don't think I change anything else. Yeah, everything else is pretty much default. Going over the main classes that I use, I'll give you guys probably about 3 to 5 classes. They're pretty much all the same, so I'll just go over the individual snipers and then I'll let you guys look at the classes, because all the snipers have pretty much the same attachments, except for when you throw on like gunfighter, you get those extra 2 or 3 attachments and whatnot. But going over the frost line, this is the Mastercraft version of it. I got a video on that if you want to see it. We're just gonna run that extended mag for the extra bullets, the quick draw riser, obviously for the ADS time, and then the stray lock laser, just so you don't have to fully ADS to make your bullet go, you know, semi straight, and then that rapid fire just to give you that extra speed and firing and whatnot. It actually helps a lot. Makes your sniper just feel faster overall. Whenever I do run the gunfighter on it, I'll throw that ranger pad on it and that reinforced barrel to help with the collats and whatnot, and then that ported compensator. Sometimes I'll run the muzzle brake, and then other times I'll run the suppressor. They're both pretty fun to use. Going over the LR for the gunfighter class, we're going to use that suppressor. This is pretty much scopes class. The suppressor, the short barrel, the ranger handguard, pretty nice. The extended mag 1. Some people run the extended mag 2, but I don't want my gun that damn slow. The quick draw grip, obviously for the ADS speed. The heavy stock for the clinch, and then the stray lock, you know, shoot straight, and the fucking rapid fire again. So the new sniper, the AMR mod or the Barrett, it's basically the same thing. Like I said, all these snipers are pretty much the same. Got that extended mag on there, that quick draw grip, the heavy riser, the stray lock laser, and then the recoil springs. This gun has been pretty good for me. It definitely surprised me as far as, you know, usability. It's actually not that bad. I've hit a couple clips with it. It just overall surprised me, so that's pretty cool. As far as the SVD, which there's no real reason to use this gun, I feel like, unless you're just going for something, you know, crazy. We're gonna run that quick draw, obviously for the ADS, that heavy stock for the flinch, the stray lock, and the recoil springs. I do run a different scope on there because the default scope is fucking terrible. I don't know like why it's always so shitty to use in literally every Call of Duty. That's pretty much all the snipers in the game, all four. For the LR, I didn't do the regular non-gunfighter, but you'll just remove the suppressor, the short barrel, and the ranger, and you'll be left with the extended mag, quick draw, heavy, stray lock, and then the rapid fire. Like I said, most of these guns are all gonna have the same attachments, and then if I'm not running a swap class, I just got a random pistol here, and then the knife, but I barely ever use these. I'm like pretty much 100% sniping like all the time. Just to show you guys how much I don't use other weapons, the AMR mod 4 just came out like a couple days ago, and I got 1500 kills with it. And then the highest red gun I have is the PP9, and that doesn't even have 200 kills on it yet. So yeah, I literally do not touch red guns in this game unless I'm playing like ranked or, you know, something else, or like I'll pick them up randomly off the ground, or, you know, I don't ever use them regularly. As far as the stats for my, you know, sniping and everything, I feel like my accuracy could be a bit better for all of them. I mean, the mod 4 is pretty good, 52%. That's not too bad, but yeah, overall could be a bit better. If these settings helped you out at all, go ahead and leave a like and consider subscribing. Once again, Merry Christmas to everybody and Happy New Year's. And yeah, thanks for watching.